And we're back. Last part we looked at some mystery behind the scenes of this small series. Now onto the CGI series, starting with season 13. If you look into this area, you can see a lot of different things like the modeling department CGI, like Farmer McCall and stuff. Although there's less, yes, you can definitely tell that this was something else. Plus this concept art top 2 of one thing which is over the line, in the line of Sodor. To a different thing. You notice I skipped ahead a bit, that's because when I was looking at concept art for seasons 1 through... not season 1, 14 through 20, I can't find anything on the wiki, so I had to just... So, yeah. But eventually, season 21 does have some concept art. Mostly storyboards, which, yeah, is interesting. It also like in one shot, sometimes flying in one scene. It can't just be me. Because he's not usually in the air that high. That was being bumped. I have no idea. Now, in season 22, there's some changes, like the voice acting stuff. You also got to use the Maya to make some of the engines. It's a nice touch. Now, granted, I should have gone with this in Task Magic Railway part, but yeah, you can see there's some behind-the-scenes art, and some storyboards too, including something I can show you, this Grabs Cranky scene where, Cranky, those panels, they tall on these 10. I didn't show you this last time since it was tied into it, but there's even more times when a lot of things happen, including a more, see right here. Well, and a lot of small images as well, too. You can see a lot of these images look great, and you can see that he also has some big things. I gotta say, while Magic Road has some bad things, the acting does work out pretty decently, for some actors including Mara Wilson and Alec Baldwin. But still, there's some mystery on this. The models show competence for this show, which is a good thing. And a lot of the other stuff was there too. Prototype faces and also life size also work too. Skipping Colonel Engines, and now we're on to the Great Discovery. The Great Discovery has a lot of things changed that didn't appear in the movie, like Stanley Sheds. Although I never heard of Ed's Garage before, but it did appear. Here, a lot of things have also changed too. Now, I'm not going to do the behind the scenes of Pierce Brosnan thing, since that thing on itself could take forever. As here, actually, I won't do it anyways. But it's basically this. It's basically what it is, which is a special feature on the Great Discovery. It takes you behind the scenes recording lines for Pierce Brosnan. So I just want to make sure a lot of people would mention it, since a lot of people know that. And yes, people, a James Bond actor did Task friends. Alec Baldwin did too, so I'm not really surprised. And George Carlin, so yeah, I'm not really surprised. Oh, and a Beatle as well. Okay, I'll stop with different narrators. Different narrators, not mystery, if it's widely known. Now, as for Hero of the Whales, well, there are some different changes as well. One thing that is going to be seen spicy is face masks. This is originally going to be like a season 12 or so where we have CGI, half model, but they changed it. And as you can see in the images, we have face masks for Victor, Kevin, and Hero. Well, and we have some pipe types here, and stuff here too. A lot of the other stuff here can be chalked up to a lot of stuff too. Here the Whales is the first CGI special, making it very iconic that we have a lot of these CGI components. As for Sail and Rescue, you can see some character models as well. I won't be going to individual engines since, again, that one is going to need to be an episode. However, I'm not going to do it because that one could take forever. So yeah, that will take forever. So I'm not going to do that episode. But yeah, you can definitely see some different models right here. One last thing I mentioned before going to do the next one is that, yes, and now it will still be a two-parter when I realize that there's a lot to do, and it's so little with the CGI era. I did not know that they had such little behind-the-scenes facts. But man, they did a lot for those seasons. As for character models on the diesels, there's a lot of changes. There's even the final scene of the places 10 during the day. Which kind of makes a little sense of why this one's at nighttime. So yeah, it's kind of weird. You know, CGI has a lot less behind the scenes. I don't know if it's just me, or is that behind the scenes a bit hard to find. Right. It could be that it could be just hard to find, but I'm just gonna go with, yeah, actually it's hard to find. Alright, okay? Anyways, we're gonna continue. Now, behind the scenes on King of the Railway. By the way, I skipped the Mountain Mystery. There wasn't much to talk about there anyway, since there wasn't one there. Now, one odd thing I find is that Colin was originally supposed to be in this episode. Did you know Colin was in that? Me neither until making this video. I didn't even know this was different Thomas friends. What respect, I mean, what type of characters? I didn't even know he was supposed to be in King of the Railway. But yeah, Colin was supposed to be there. I would have loved to see that as a nice throwback, but he got canceled out of the movie. Yeah, and look at all these concept arts. Wow, storyboards or not, these are still pretty cool. And look at that, we have a mom. Sodor's a lost treasure, because I couldn't find anything about Tale of the Brave or The Adventures Begins. And you can definitely see some changes. Like, Ryan has some different color patterns right here. This is definitely concept art for Ryan, definitely. He also come in aged up significantly, too. This is what he looks like nowadays, but there is some changes. And also you can see they will change from blue to green to purple. So, here's some more concept of Ryan, and here's some of the skiff. Wow, it looks kind of primitive, yes. From his face. There's a Skip and Sailor John, who looks like he has a much bigger chin for some reason. I know, did I think Jay Leno was playing him? Oh, God, I think bad jokes sometimes. Yeah, I mean, looking at John, I'm glad they went a new design, because, yeah, he has a really elongated chin. I don't know why, but yeah, kind of weird. Yeah, there's a lot of concept art, including a skiff. Ow, here's something you want to see. There ain't more concept art. And there's some more concept art too. From all making. And here's the CGI parts, where they get to make reference models too. I know it's not much to look at, but this is different. Oops, I think we reached the end, because this is the twin engines. That was kind of weird that we reached the end of that thing, so I guess next up we'll be doing, The Great Race. I haven't shown concept as for the DVD covers, because that is rarely it, because there isn't any. No, seriously, I cannot find any. If you guys can find any, I would love your comments. I would love your comments to say, oh, I found some, Elijah. And yes, that is my real name. I found some. Thomas Mike 45. I found some. Because I would love your comments to say, I found some. And thinking about Elijah or Thomas Mike 45, whatever you're going to call me. If you found some concept out, great. Send me a picture. I'll be happy with you. Yes, that is good commenting. Not going, it's all a mystery if you can find it on the internet. That is annoying. And no, I'm not gonna get over that. Never am. But yeah, there's some different modelings too of Thomas. Looks like both buffers were fixed instead of. These instances before his buffers got smashed up. And the concept I'm gonna go with Hero. It's like Hero not appearing in the movie. Oh, it's actually of Yon Bao. Okay, I thought it was actually going to be a Hero. But no, it's Yon Bao. Yon Bao himself doesn't appear in the movie much, but yeah. Look at that, more Yon Bao. Look at some Frida as well. And look at that, we have Vickerstown Station. Yeah. This was a big Scott special itself called where we could see some differences of Vickerstown Station. And the concept art doesn't lie. Like, a lot of it looks really good. And yeah, I don't blame you if you don't get mesmerized with yourself. The sound of voice acting also works out well. Oh, and here's another thing. The ugliest CGI model of a train you're ever gonna see. But anyways, no, not that, but good thinking. We also have some models of some other characters, too. And yeah, it really shows, too. And yeah, it looks like a lot of changes were gonna be made too. Face masks from Draymond Sodor, including Merlin. My god, I'm glad they changed those. Can you believe Merlin looking in the movie? God, I wish I wouldn't do now, since I think a lot of people on the internet are thinking, yeah, I think you do. That is all. Or is it? Because Dixon Discoveries, because we could still probably do Dixon Discoveries in this episode, and also, so, so next episode too. I forgot its name, but if we do remember it, I will get back to it. Or not. I looked them up, and we can't find anything about Marvel's machinery or Dixon Discovery behind the scenes. Well, that's about it. Join me next time we'll talk about the pilot of Thomas and Friends. See you all later.